Hello everyone, welcome back to xiaotalk-T6n, the place. Today's topic is not just another motivational lecture. It's something deeper, it's something raw. It's something you might have been waiting to hear for a long time. Let me ask you, are you feeling alone right now? Maybe you're sitting in your room, scrolling endlessly, trying to distract yourself. Maybe you've been surrounded by people, but still, deep down, you feel empty air, invisible, unwanted. Or maybe you're carrying a pain inside you that no one seems to understand. If that's you, then stop right here. Don't click away, and don't run. Stay with me till the end, because what I'm about to share are not just tips or quotes. These are thoughts that can shift your entire perspective. I'm not here to promise you that your pain will magically disappear. But I will promise you this: by the time this video ends, you will look at your loneliness differently. You will see your suffering with new eyes. And you might even realize that this pain you're carrying is not your enemy. So, take a deep breath. This is not just a video, this is a conversation between you and me. Heart to heart, soul to soul. Let's begin. 1. The silent weight of loneliness. Loneliness, it's strange, isn't it? You can be in a crowd of hundreds, laughing with friends, posting pictures online, receiving likes, and still when the noise fades you feel this unbearable silence. You lie down at night, and suddenly your thoughts become louder than anything else in the world. Thoughts like, why do I feel so empty? Why can't anyone see my pain? Why am I even here? You see, loneliness is not about being physically alone. It's about feeling unseen, feeling unheard, feeling like you don't matter. And when that feeling stays for too long, it turns into suffering, into a heavy stone pressing on your chest every single day. But here's the truth that most people don't tell you: loneliness is not a curse, it's a signal. It's your mind's way of telling you something is missing. Something within you needs attention. The mistake we often make is that we try to run away from loneliness. We fill it with distractions, binge watching, endless scrolling, fake smiles, temporary relationships, but no matter how much we run, it always catches us. Because loneliness isn't outside, it's inside, and the only way out is through. Think about this: some of the greatest thinkers, artists, and leaders in history, they all went through periods of deep loneliness. They sat with it, they listened to it, and from that silence, they created something powerful. So the next time you feel alone, don't treat it as a punishment. Treat it as an invitation to finally meet yourself. 2. The truth about pain. Now let's talk about pain. Pain is something we all try to avoid. Nobody wakes up in the morning saying, "Yes, I want to suffer today." We want comfort, we want happiness, we want life to be easy. But life doesn't work that way. Here's a hard truth: pain is not optional. It's a part of being human. Think about it: every meaningful transformation in life comes with pain. A seed has to break before it grows into a tree. A caterpillar has to struggle inside a cocoon before it becomes a butterfly. Muscles only grow when they're torn and rebuilt stronger. So why do we think our emotional pain is different? When you're suffering, when your heart is breaking, when your dreams collapse, when people betray you, it feels unbearable. You might even feel like giving up. But what if I told you that this pain you're carrying right now is shaping you? What if the universe is using this very suffering to carve strength into your soul? Most of us think pain is a sign that life is unfair. But pain is actually proof that life is still moving you forward. It's molding you into a version of yourself you can even imagine right now. I want you to pause for a second and think back to your past. Remember a time when you thought you'd never make it. Maybe it was a heartbreak, a failure, or a loss. Back then you were drowning. But today, you're still here, stronger, wiser, different. That's the magic of pain. It doesn't leave you empty-handed. It leaves you with scars that tell your story, with lessons that no book can teach, and with a strength that no easy life could ever give you. So don't run from your pain. Don't numb it. Face it. Feel it. Let it teach you. Because one day, this pain will be the reason someone else doesn't give up. One day, your survival will become someone else's hope. 3. You're not truly alone. Now, let me tell you something important. Even if you feel like nobody understands you, you're not truly alone. Do you know how many people around the world are feeling the exact same thing right now? Millions. Some are crying silently. Some are putting on fake smiles. Some are watching this video just like you. And maybe that doesn't solve your problem, but it shows you something: pain connects us. Look around you. Every person you meet is carrying a hidden. They might not show it, but it's there. And if you open your heart just a little, you'll realize we are all broken in some way. And that brokenness is what makes us human. Sometimes the best way to heal your loneliness is to reach out, to check on a friend, to say, "Hey, are you okay?" You'll be surprised how many people are waiting for someone to ask. And if you don't have anyone, don't lose hope. Start by being that friend to yourself. Write your thoughts down. Talk to yourself kindly. Treat yourself the way you would treat someone you love. Because here's the truth, the longest relationship you will ever have is with yourself. If you can learn to sit with yourself, to comfort yourself, to be your own friend, you'll never truly be alone again. So turning loneliness into power. Let me share a secret with you. Loneliness, when used wisely, can become your greatest power. Do you know why? Because loneliness gives you time. Time to think, time to grow, time to create. When the world is quiet and no one is watching, you have a rare chance to work on yourself without distractions. You can build skills, you can learn. You can dream, you can transform. Some of the most successful people in history had their breakthroughs during periods of isolation. Writers, inventors, leaders, they all used their solitude as fuel. So instead of asking, "Why am I alone?" ask yourself, "What can I build in this time of solitude?" Use your loneliness as your laboratory. Create, reflect, build. Because when the time comes and you step back into the world, you'll come not as a broken version of yourself, but as a stronger, wiser, unshakable soul. 5 my thoughts for you. So here are my final thoughts. Directly for you, the one listening right now. You might be feeling invisible, but you're not. You're here. You're alive. And that means your story is not over. I know it hurts. I know it feels like no one cares. But believe me, this chapter of pain is not the end. It's the beginning of a transformation you can't even see yet. The scars you carry today will become the lines of wisdom in your future. The tears you shed today will become the strength someone else looks up to tomorrow. You are not weak because you're in pain. You're strong because you're still here, still breathing, still fighting. So promise me this: don't give up. Don't numb yourself. Don't believe the lie that you don't matter. You matter more than you realize. You are worthy of love, worthy of healing, and worthy of a future brighter than your past. Hold on, keep going, and remember, sometimes the strongest souls are the ones who have walked through the darkest nights. Outro closing. Approximately 400 words. If you made it this far, I want to say thank you. Thank you for trusting me with your time, your attention, and maybe even your heart. If you're feeling alone, I hope these words reminded you that you are not invisible. You are not forgotten, and your pain is not wasted. This was not just a video. This was my heart speaking directly to yours. If these thoughts touched you, don't just keep them to yourself. Share this video with someone who might need it. You never know whose life you could change with a simple message. And if you want more conversations like this, more real talk about life and the struggles we all go through, then make sure to subscribe to xiaotalk-T6n. Because here, you're not just a viewer, you're family. So until next time, take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself, and remember, even in your darkest days, you are never truly alone. This is Xiao Talks. If my words really helpful, so what you want next to suggest me and comment. Also subscribe my channel to get more motivation videos.